As Minecraft has continued to get updates over the years, we've seen a lot of new items and blocks get added to the game. And what I've thought for a little while now is how I think that the inventory system in Minecraft needs to be a little bit redone. Now, I'm not saying that the inventory system is bad by any means. I'm saying this because of the new blocks being added into the game, which means that your inventory is going to be flooded with more and more blocks and items that you just don't want. So far, the different ways to store items have to be chests, ender chests, which are just chests, but you can break it or find a different ender chest, and the item that you just place in there will still be in any of the ender chests. They're all linked together. And then there's shulkers, which are just movable chests. They act similar to ender chests, but you're not just stuck to one ender chest or one inventory system being in the ender chests. But something I think we should have in Minecraft are different inventory spaces for specific items. Like imagine a specific slot for holding your torches, or a quiver to hold your arrows. And you can imagine that it adds a visible quiver on your back, or like a little thing have on the side of your character that holds all of the torches. When it comes to having these different inventory spaces, they should be craftable just like any other item. Think of Terraria. I know it's a sin to compare Minecraft to Terraria, but if you think about Terraria of how they have a whole section dedicated to ammo and money, whether it's taking up space in the upper area of your inventory or hanging off the side like in Terraria, I think it would be great. Donkeys are great for storing items on the go. Once you befriend a donkey, not only are you able to put a saddle on a donkey, but you can also put a chest on them and store up to 15 slots. If we could have a pouch similar to what the donkeys have, but for your inventory, that would be incredible. But not in the way that shulkers have it, where you would have an item in your inventory, place it down, put the items in, then pick it back up, but to where it's hanging off the side of your inventory and not actually taking up an inventory slot. Just like that comparison with Minecraft and Terraria I just gave. When going mining or obtaining food and wood, your inventory gets so many different blocks nowadays, so many different types of cobblestone, or miscellaneous blocks that I don't even remember the name of. 36 slots are just not enough. And I don't think that having to go to the end and getting a shulker box is how we should have to get a better inventory. So having a left hand is great. I have one in real life. And, you know, I like having a left hand. And Minecraft has a left hand, even though Bedrock doesn't even use it for stuff other than a shield, man. But having a left hand added so much into the game, making it so you can use a shield, having food or torches, or even blocks in your left hand, which made the game feel like you had even more freedom than you already did. So maybe instead of having a pouch in your inventory, it takes your left hand, or it is in your inventory, but you click it open instead of having to place it down, or have it to what I was saying before where it's hanging off the inventory, or it could take up space at the top where the armor and the crafting area is. But one thing I think should be avoided is having different tabs like Creative does for your inventory, because I think it will make the game more complicated than it needs to be if there are different tabs. It won't be the end of the world if that's the case, like if there's a backpack, but I do think it's better to have it to where it's all in one inventory area, to where you can open it up, I don't know, maybe a mob that can become a pet that follows you around and is designed to have a chest-like object in their mouth that holds items for you. I get that we already have shulkers, but I really don't like the idea that we only have shulkers or ender chests as the only other way to store items. If there was a way that was better than shulkers, or just an all-around better way to store items, that would be awesome. Maybe have the dogs hold the pouch I was talking about earlier. Let's think of something that could help the game a lot that isn't so much about where you store your items or how much you can hold. What about a sort button of some sort? Similar to Stardew Valley, when you have items in your inventory or chest, you just press the sort button and it sorts by block, by what item group it is. It's very handy and will most certainly help out my friends that just can't seem to put out the effort in that front. Or since making different items to do different things is a lot of fun, maybe have something that sorts your chests for you over time instead of a sort button. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think there should be a whole overhaul of the inventory, or do you think it just needs a little bit of tweaks and a little bit of reworking to make it fit in this new Minecraft era? Let me know in the comments section. And yeah, I think this is it. My name is Vex, and I will see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and guess what? Stay goated.